I told you. I told you. Minelab is coming out with a new detector, possibly at the end of this year and possibly early next year. And it should be the update of the Equinox, the evolution of that. I was right about the first part of that. I might be wrong about the second. It might be an update to the 3030, but let's take a look at the news. I'm so thankful for a market economy where you have great companies competing to bring products that are better and better and better. It really helps metal detecting, the sport that we love. Now let's take a deep dive into that 30-second clip because I think there's some clues that might have been overlooked. Okay, here we go. Lion walks in, and there we're going to see the screen there. Stop. Observation number one. This screen, it's a marriage of two things. The Equinox and the CTX 3030. Oh, snap! That is spectacular if they can pull that off. Now, let me explain. The 3030 is a antiquated, yes, antiquated, inference detector. It was ahead of its time when it came out. It has no business being sold for $2,400 today. It does not. But one thing it can really help you with is the inference before you dig. The Equinox, on the other hand, is a separation clarity machine. How do I say this? It made objects appear that you did not know are there. It was the first true simultaneous multi-frequency detector. It's the detector that every other company is trying to catch up to and has been trying to catch up to over the past few years. There you go. Look right in here. This is the notch system, I think it is, that the 3030 and the E-Track had that really allowed you to, in a very sophisticated way, notch out certain types of signals. That is far beyond anything else that was out there. And then there is the feel of the Equinox. These two buttons, we got the light over here, the power button. And, let's take a deeper dive into this. This is probably to operate the notch. This, I believe, is the light iron. And up here, I wonder if this is a flashlight up here. I wonder if they copied off of Nocta with that, which is a handy feature to have. Nocta detectors have a flashlight on the back, and you don't have to wear a headlamp. But everything else looks very familiar. Bluetooth, headphones. This is some interesting stuff. All right, so let's go back to the video. Here we go, dragon thingy flying, and then, the coil stopped there. The plot thickens. This is the Amphibio. I think we've had some engineers defect, like between the two companies. Because look at this. The Amphibio can dig to China. It's a single multi-frequency, but it can dig to China. You can change the frequency, but it's not simultaneous multi-frequency. So anyway, the Scorpion comes in, and watch carefully. Boom! He's waterproofing the detector this time. The Lion is roaring in approval. And here we go. That is the new machine. Stop right there. Before we get into this graphic, I just have to say the Equinox was and is so good that if you scroll through YouTube, you will see the vast majority of metal detectorists there, or TikTok, wherever, using the Equinox and forgetting about the fact that it was marketed as a submersible machine but has notorious leakage issues. That's why I was totally pranking them, goofing on them for trolling. I'm trolling the faulty engineering with that. We love them, but they deserve to be trolled. But hopefully the Scorpion took care of it this time. Now take a look at this. This is really subtle. High power, simultaneous multi-frequency, and it looks like a multivitamin. Did you have your Centrum today? Deep power, lightning speed, deadly accurate. Now here's where you get the guy with the 1976 Radio Shack detector that is going to type in the comment section, "You're wasting your money buying a new detector. It's not the metal detector, it's the user and how well he knows it." So much to say. Simultaneous multi-frequency is not a gimmick. It is something that gave detectorists a very wide margin of error. And you'll hear the same person complaining that there's nothing left to get in a park or a given location. You're wrong. There is truth to mastering a machine, but there also is a tech curve. And if you get into the tech curve late, meaning if you don't upgrade, if there's a new technology that comes out, a detector that goes a little deeper, that separates a little bit more, you're giving other detectorists that use that detector an advantage to get to those new depths or to see in between the closely separated items in a given location. By the way, there are still areas that detectors can grow. Areas that, if expanded, there's new treasures that we will be able to see. I'm going to show you at the end of this video. Now, what the hell is a manticore? Oh, dang. Manticore is a legendary animal having the head of a man, often with horns, the body of a lion, and the tail of a dragon or scorpion. Now, I always fail the Shakespearean class with the symbolism, but I do believe that Minelab is going for versatility. And now for price. You may want to sit down for this one. According to my sources, the price point on this detector is going to take over for the CTX 3030, which can still be bought for $2,400, and it's not worth that. So we're looking at a detector in the $2,000 range, from what I've heard. But then again, the Equinox kind of shocked everybody. So I've found plenty of chains in my day, but what will give a detector nightmares is something like this, unless if it's balled up. If something has a pendant attached, it's got hope, but something like this, I only know because I mudlarked this and I tested. Let's test this with the Equinox, the Legend, and the Deus 2. All right, folks, so we're going to start with this gold chain right here. Could you take the screen? Could you take the screen? Walk over here. All right, now, I'm going to get really close. On the almighty Equinox, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to put that down, and that was the small gold chain. All right, so now we're going to try the earring on the Equinox. This is a very hollow earring, and this tested as gold, but absolutely nothing. If you notice, it's not a closed shape. Now this one, you will hear, because you have this little pendant, but watch how close you have to get. You could listen to that. Can you get over here? Yep. You have to be right on top of it. Right on top of it. Now here's what I mean by progressive. Not to macro. Alright, so the Legend, we are in all metal mode right now and in park. And let's try Legend actually got the earring, the Equinox did not. Now let's try this. This it should get no problem. That actually beat the Knox. And finally, the third one. This little gold chain, Legend. Dang. And third, this gold chain not balled together. It's getting something, but it's not. When it's balled together, gets it better. Okay. I'm going to be taking the Legend out a lot over the next month or so, and I'm going to be updating irate metal detectors, see how it does in the field, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so day is 2. Alright, so we are in general, and we have nothing notched out. You want to do the honors?
Yep.
Alright, buddy, thank you. So earring first. A little closer. Picking it up. Okay, now choose this chain. And try to keep it like not balled up. Closer. It's getting it. This is the tough one.
Do I ball it up first?
No, keep it separate first.
Alright.
Getting it a little. In closing, you saw more so the Equinox than the other detectors struggle with that, but let's also give the Equinox a lot of credit. That was the detector everybody has been gunning for over the past few years. I'm surprised at how well the Legend did with that test. I mean, I fully intended it to show that there's still holes to be filled and, things that we're not even necessarily aware of. But I've noticed with irregularities in shape, because most detectors are calibrated to pull round things like rings and coins, the stuff that is irregular in shape, yeah, that's a growth area is what I'm trying to say. In closing, it's a great day. We got a new detector from Minelab coming out that is the Manticore, the beast. If Minelab is calling it a beast, I can't wait to see what it is capable of. And yes, I will be investing in that detector. Before you go, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you 1,000 likes and your subscription. We need your help with that, trying to grow this channel. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, everybody.